YouTube kid! Everybody, sorry. I had to go get toast. I just suddenly became so hungry. I pressed live and was like, oh my god, I'm gonna actually faint. Yay! We're gonna play a detective game. Back to my roots, as they say. Let's see, we played Mrs. Powell for us. Right, I'm gonna crunch on toast for 1 minute, 50 seconds. It looks good. If the game looks like this, I'm happy. I actually don't know anything about this game, but I do know who done it because I have read the book. So I get to be one of those book purists who's like, I wasn't like that in the book. They might have changed it, but I don't know how they would change it. Probably to make it more dramatic, because it's not that dramatic in the books. Is Agatha Christie that lady that can't pronounce microwave? I don't know. Agatha Christie's that woman that writes mystery books, and also she disappeared for like a week and ran away from her husband and then just turned up as if nothing happened. Oh, when isn't she spying somebody? There is a movie. It's Hercule Poirot. Lexi's trouble. It's just how it is. Actually, Lexi mostly says nice things to me. I'm on team fight. I feel like Lexi would stand a chance because she's always, you know, she's a mechanic. You can't become a mechanic without knowing how to fight. Is that a thing? I don't know, I just made that up. Is that a thing? Wait, what music do you want to play on stream, Lexi? This is important. Sorry for stereotyping mechanics, Lexi. But I just feel like you'd be able to take a good amount of people in a fight. Can you play this on stream? Okay. Here we go, I'm about to play it on stream. Not my fault if you can't hear it. Lexi, what the hell was that? Why was it such a mess? It's an absolute mess. Why was it so bad? Why are there people in the crowd pretending to dance? Okay, I've officially eaten toast. 15 minutes into stream. Okay. Yeah, send it to Siri. Siri will like it. Stop hoovering me up, Finny. Istanbul. A hotel I cannot pronounce the name of. Nice shoes. It's so far from the original. Oh my god.
The development you predicted in the Kastner case happened unexpectedly. Please come back immediately.
How can it be unexpected if I have predicted it?
Alright, Poirot.
Wow, my friend, is that you?
This reminds me of the newest Nancy Drew game. Mystery of the
Over here,
70s,
Poirot.
like the look of it. Press E.
Book, it is indeed me.
What brings you so far from home?
A little affair in Syria.
An affair of the heart?
No, a modest affair of recovering stolen artifacts. But now I am summoned home to England and must leave immediately.
This evening? You travel on the Orient Express, I hope.
I have made no arrangements yet, as I just learned that an emergency has arisen, and I must return to England immediately.
Very well. It will be my pleasure to secure you a sleeper on the Orient Express.
If the director of the line insists, I accept with pleasure.
And we'll dine together. For I too depart this afternoon. We'll have plenty of time to catch up. I'll have the hotel transfer our luggage.
Excuse me, sir. You are the director of the line? The Princess Dragomirov would like to know if she may keep her mina in her compartment on the train.
Good morning, Princess. It is an honor to welcome you aboard. There is absolutely no problem for your pet.
You will ask about his food?
Oh, yes. The Princess Dragomirov would like to
I
know
shut the
if there
doors.
is food for miners on board. Insects, small amphibians, baby rodents.
Baby
Lexi,
rodents?
I'm too scared of
course,
Twitch to
Princess.
do that
Don't
for you.
worry. Your bird will be fed as you demand.
I'm too scared of them.
You there, desk clerk.
One moment, sir.
Listen to me. Call the police. My train ticket has been stolen.
Stolen? Oh dear. Oh dear.
You travel by the Orient Express, monsieur?
Arbuthnot. Captain Archibald Arbuthnot, formerly British Army, now retired. And yes,
And
I'm
he's got
taking
the
Orient
scar to
Express
prove it.
Paris. But what business is that of yours?
My name is Book. I am the director of the line at your service. And perhaps this
Yeah, we're
gentleman
gonna have to.
could
I was gonna
assist
say
you.
we'll have to find his
He
stupid
is
missing
Hercule Poirot.
train
Oh.
ticket.
But I must make that train.
A train ticket. Yesterday I recovered artifacts worth several millions.
Please,
Okay.
my friend. It's not just any ticket. It's an Orient Express ticket.
Very well, I will investigate.
Thank you, Poirot. I will arrange a car to Circacci station for us.
Ooh, mind map. The stolen ticket. I suppose I should offer my assistance. Oh, I kind of like the look of this game. I like the smoke that clears. Right, where's that soldier with the scar? Here
How
he
do you
is.
know your ticket has been stolen, monsieur?
I put it on a table in my room. I came down here to breakfast, and when I got back, my ticket was gone, and other things were on the floor, as if they'd been tossed about.
Alors, monsieur, I
was the
suggest we
wind.
begin in your room. Will you lead the way?
How to find the ticket? Oh, what? What workshop? Search the door. No, the neighbours, the bedroom. Interrogate the neighbours. Interrogate the door. Inspect the door.
Et voilà.
What did you see, door? Tell me. Tell me right now. E. Yeah, I'm sus. I think the door opened and let somebody in. The door was in on it. It was her. It was you.
Floor, Captain Arbuthnot?
4th floor.
One mystery solved.
Alright, Saki. One of my favourite things to do when I'm watching detective films with my mom is I accuse every single person. Any person who comes up, I'm like, it's them! It's even funnier if my mom knows who did it already. It was them. She's like, no, it's not.
I suppose I can exercise my powers of observation while we wait.
Analyze this character. Didn't he say he was British? I don't know his age, but it's certainly not 21. 45 we'll go with.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
He told you this. What do you mean you're right? He said... He told us. Characters. Book. 52 years old, Belgian, director of the Wagonlets Company. Archibald Arbuthnot. 45 years old, British retired captain. He didn't tell us his age, but he's certainly not 21. He's certainly not 70. It was him. It was her.
My room's along here.
Yeah.
411.
Poirot is. I find Poirot insufferable. I'm hoping they've
In a
done him
hotel
justice.
of this quality, a thief.
I mean, a hotel of this
Come on,
quality is the
come on,
perfect
don't
place
dawdle.
for a thief. Those tattoos.
It'll be a disaster
On me?
if I miss that train.
Or him. What? Right. This is the door, eh?
You have locked the door, monsieur?
Naturally.
Can
This
never
is
have
a
been her
foreign
because she's so
country.
cool.
You have the key card?
Oh, on that
Of course.
lady.
We
I did
will
not
enter.
see. I was too busy accusing her, probably. I know.
The
it's-
lock has not been tampered with.
Yeah, the door did it then. It was clearly the door. Yeah, I knew it. I said the window was open and it's blown it away or something. It's under the bed, isn't it? This guy.
4 floors. It's impossible for a thief to have exited through the window.
So this guy's dumb, basically. First ballot, let's have a look. Deposits. I mean, he's deposited more than he withdrew. He's a saver.
A conspicuous gallantry cross for meritorious service in Iraq, yet he only retired as a captain.
Only? A bit harsh. Only a captain? Pff, I say pff. Things to do in Istanbul. Let's have a look. Let's get some recs.
A brochure for this fascinating city.
Yeah, I want some recommendations. Empty, is it? Some chocolate bars. Why is he leaving them? What? Catch 'em all I got an achievement for.
Another golden moustache to treasure.
Okay. It's a collectible. At first I thought this guy just had a golden mustache. Phosphorus cruise. What's this?
A stamped reservation for the Bosphorus ferry.
Saint Sophia Basilica. Looks nice. Travel Rex from Poirot. Are those dollars? Are those US dollars? Why does this British captain in Istanbul in like 30 something have $100 US bill?
The wallet is somewhat warm. It contains just over $200 and the usual cards.
Why? Why does he have $200? America wasn't even real then. Please, it's such an easy detail. At least to be
The bed
pounds.
is skillfully made. Water with
He pissed
traces of
himself.
soap. The water is scented.
The train ticket's a cover up for an embarrassment. This is a very modern looking bathroom. Is this meant to be set now? Do I have a phone? It looks very modern.
A perfume bottle. Empty. Suggestive.
Suggestive. Look at that shower! What the heck? What? My mustache.
Haha! Golden moustache.
Me mustache. Mustache. For me mustache. Okay, well.
The bed is skillfully made.
Let's get in it. Climb on in. Okay, well. Maybe it was stolen. Maybe he had a woman. Is that what the perfume is meant to suggest? And the shower. She did a runner. We saw this on someone, didn't we?
This earring, it is not the first time I've seen it, but where?
Scandal. There's a scandal afoot. Right, is it time to enter my mind palace? The door has not been forced. I've examined 9 out of 11 clues. Okay, that's actually quite helpful.
A fact sheet from a tour of Saint Sophia.
I just hadn't clicked on it, okay. Click. I hadn't clicked on this one either, there we go.
Travel expenses. But how did these papers end up on the floor?
Because somebody left the blooming window open. Maybe using a key card because I can't get in through the window.
That was easy.
Alright. The train ticket is not in the room. Need to interrogate those blooming neighbours.
Go away, please.
A brief word, sir.
I will give you 2 brief words. Go away.
Monsieur.
I've been traveling all night from New York. Must I call the management?
Pardon, monsieur.
I do not believe we have awakened a thief.
Why? Just because he was tired? Maybe he was tired from all the thieving. You thought about that?
The room is apparently empty. I will leave it for the moment.
This door's worn off.
How long were you at breakfast, Captain?
Oh, I wanted to
Half an
ask him
hour
what
or
he had
so.
for breakfast.
Just a roll and some coffee.
A roll and some coffee.
Why was there an earring in your room?
An earring? A previous guest, I suspect. I don't wear them.
Did you leave the window open?
No. That must be how the thief escaped.
I think not. Unless the thief had wings. The bed is very neatly made, but the corners are not military style.
The price we paid for this hotel? I'm not going to make my own bloody bed.
Interesting
Fair enough.
pronoun, that. We.
Yeah. Right. I like it in detective games where you have to put the clues together. A woman spent a night in the room. The bed is well made. That one, that?
I
I
must
don't know.
admit I'm not right this time.
Oh, so the window is wide open.
No, not good.
Oh, wait. Oh, ah. These two together. Yeah, okay.
The wind probably blew the papers on the floor as it came in through the window. Moreover, the door is closed, and I found an earring on the bedside table. The captain invited a woman into his room. Maybe she is our culprit. Et voilà.
Could the wind have blown it? Oh no. I mean, I think that both are possible.
This appears to be a good lead.
Can I just change that? Does it matter? Can we say we think?
Very well, I choose to go this way.
I see. He's so smart. Oh, was it this one?
No, not good.
No? I don't remember. Ah, it's this
My
woman.
little grey cells did not let me down.
They let me down because I can't remember. Right. The neighbours were useless. The neighbours were blamming useless. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. Come on. Tell me about your
Captain
earring.
Arbuthnot, I have examined your room. Much was revealed, possibly more than you expected. Rest assured, we will soon find your ticket.
It's about bloody time. I have a train to
Voila!
catch.
As do I.
My
You're
brain
traveling on
cells.
the Orient Express.
We? If you will be good enough to answer a few questions, we may both make our train.
Ask away.
Please give me an account of your movements yesterday.
I spent most of my day in Istanbul, sightseeing. I returned to the hotel as the sun was setting. The desk clerk can confirm I was alone when I picked up my key. I spent the night alone. I had no visitors in my room.
Okay. Well, it was this one.
Have you told me the entire truth, Captain Arbuthnot?
Of course. I want you to find my ticket.
Can you explain the earring I found on the bedside table?
An earring? Yes. Forgive me, Mr. Poirot. I had some business correspondence that wanted answering. The hotel provides help for business travelers. They sent up a secretary. I dictated a letter, and she mailed it for me. I hadn't noticed that she had lost an earring.
And when did you invite this secretary? This woman may be the thief we are looking for.
That was yesterday evening. My ticket was still there when I went down to breakfast. She can't have taken it.
I see. Never mind. It is easily checked. And there was no other person in your room?
No,
Why is he
I swear there
so
wasn't.
Ah, well, never
defensive?
mind. If it is not her, there is only one
Also,
option left.
Poirot's scarf
Please
is kind
finish
of
your
fabulous.
job quickly. I'll be downstairs in the lobby.
We've got an amazing scarf. I'll give us that. Just alter my mic a little bit. Make it a little bit louder than the game. Right, okay. Oh look, we can get a move on. Swing those shoulders. Let's go and ask them at the lobby. Snitch. Snitch, snitch, snitch.
Pardon, monsieur. May I inquire when the staff begins cleaning the rooms?
Every morning at breakfast time, sir. After making certain there are no guests in the room, of course.
May I speak with the chambermaid who cleaned room 411 this morning?
I hope you don't think that one of our staff stole the ticket.
No. Do not distress yourself. We seek only information.
Summon her at once.
Oh, I'd ask her to bring her laundry cart.
The Hotel Tocatlian is a perfect
Tocatlian.
commute for my journey.
Wait, where is the chambermaid? Yeah, when is this game supposed to be set? I'm very confused. 2004. Yeah, by the looks of it.
Do not be frightened, mademoiselle. Did you clean room 411 this morning?
Room 411? Yes, that is one of mine.
Did you see a ticket on the desk when you entered the room?
I'm sorry, I didn't notice a ticket. There was a wallet, but of course I did not touch it.
America didn't even exist. We've got dollars.
Did you open the window?
Yes, we always air the rooms. Oh, but I forgot to close the window. While I was making
Fired.
The bed, the person from
Fire her.
next door was pounding on the wall. I wondered if he needed assistance. I tossed the dirty sheets in my cart, quickly finished mopping, and went to see, but it was nothing. But I'm afraid I left the window open. I'm so sorry.
The window left open, papers scattered on the floor. The chambermaid cleaning the room. I believe I can now visualize what happened.
Okay. This better be good. I really like it when they do obvious stuff. Okay, put the events in the right order. The chambermaid left the window open and spilled soapy water on the floor. Am I a
That's
genius?
the right answer.
Thanks. Thanks, Poirot. So, if I'd have chosen the other way, would it have ended up that the woman stole the ticket?
This direction looks promising.
Hi, Fart Bubbler! Or not? Oh no, so you can't select a different way now. I'll be having a look in that, please.
Poirot is not going to touch the dirty
All right.
lumber.
Okay, so that's too much for you, is it?
Mademoiselle, would you be so kind as to look in the sheets from room 411? And so the missing train ticket completes
Yeah, he's
its
awful.
strange journey.
But this woman, she
An
can
open
touch
window,
it.
A laundry cart, and an annoying neighbor. But chance is the only guilty party in this dark mystery.
Mr. Poirot, I apologize. I believe my concern got the better of me, and I forgot myself. Thank you.
It was a case of great magnitude. I'm glad I was up to the challenge. And that, I think, is that.
We did it. I'm a genius. Yeah, I really want to know if you'd have selected the other way, if we'd have been able to go harass that woman who'd left the earring. I am well, thank you. Oh, I want to show you guys something. I need to turn the light on. It's only got very dark. For Christmas, this was one of my gifts. This is one of my Christmas gifts. Ah! I dropped part of it, but that's fine. I got Nook's Cranny Lego from Animal Crossing, and I built it yesterday, and it's very cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now I need to put the tree back on. There's a cute little tree fell off. Get back on there, you stupid tree. There we go. It is very cute. And Tom looks at the front, and then there's like the inside. I love it. The tree again. I'm not very good at securing the Lego. Oh my Christ, everything's falling off. I don't even know if you can hear me. Probably just me muttering in the background. Don't touch the Lego is the moral of the story. Okay. I love it. I love it. I haven't done Lego since I was like 4, but it was a lot of fun. It was quite relaxing. Right.
Our bags are all packed. I have my ticket and papers. If you give me yours,
I'll hang on to mine.
but as your secretary...
As my secretary, you see to the bags, Hector.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That man, I have a curious impression of him, as if I were observing a wild animal, uncaged.
We must leave for the station.
Book.
Our bags are in the taxi. Did you find the ticket?
It was a case most difficult, but somehow Hercule Poirot managed.
I knew you could do it. Now we can sit back and enjoy a relaxing train ride.
Not a trifle for Poirot. Finished chapter 0. Oh, it was a 6-part sixth installment. That kind of makes sense. My wisdom tooth's playing me up, so if you see me going, it's because I'm poking it with my tongue.
You are in luck, Poirot. Of course, no journey on this train is ever ordinary, but this is a special occasion. To celebrate
It was
the
basically
140
that.
years of
What we
Orient
just did.
Express, the engine will be none other than the splendid Pacific 231
Maybe not wise enough.
The time of day.
There
Hi,
she is,
Pogo!
the
Thank you for
most
subscribing.
celebrated train in history. Oh, my eyes fill with tears
Pogo.
of pride. It is time we were aboard, my friend. Follow me. The wagon-lit conductor, Pierre Michel, will direct you to your compartment.
Lead the way, Book.
I'm not wise enough, so
It was
my
built in France in
my mouth was
1922
like, here,
by the
have more
company
teeth.
Batignolles-Châtillon. At the time of its purchase by the SNCF in 1938, it could reach speeds up to 130 kilometers.
I'm worried it's going to get infected
Wait
again, though,
until you
like it
see.
did last year.
It is like traveling back in time. Today, the train is limited to 100 kilometers per hour. I assure you, that will be more than fast enough to get you.
Same, I had to
Paris in time
beg a
and
dentist to fit
London.
me in.
In the meantime, you will bask in the magic That is the Orient Express.
Oh my god. Please, no. No.
Good evening, monsieur.
And with a
compartment
wrench.
is number 202. However, I am afraid
specific
that all
tooth
the others
wrench.
are already full.
Full? But how can that be?
It's incredible, monsieur.
Lexi's
All
favourite
the
thing
world
is when you
left
say, pass me a
travel tonight.
wrench.
All the same, you must
She
find
loves
room
it.
for this gentleman here.
I can exercise my powers of observation while they try to find me a bed.
He is a friend of mine. He can have number 201.
It is taken, monsieur.
What? Number 201?
Yes, monsieur. We are full. Full everywhere. The 100. Darling, we have to get aboard.
I know.
I have heard that
I think
the
it's meant to
phobia
be
of
lace,
flying.
but it does look like
There are
tattoo, Lexi.
trains.
Now you're making fun of me.
Never mind. We'll board shortly, once our compartment is ready.
Lexi, hand me a wrench of undetermined size. Well, that looks suspicious.
Notice the young woman from the hotel. She again wishes to watch the old man with his little friend, but not to be seen herself.
Why did you order so much lobster, Hotaru?
My dear Freya, I need it for my specialty on the second night. And if the lobster a la mori isn't fresh, the passengers will know.
We don't have enough space
It's
for
like
my
you,
desserts.
Suri, hiding
Tonight,
behind
milk
the
chocolate
wall.
cake. Tomorrow, my specialty.
That is not my concern. They will not have room for them anyway.
Serve your lobster tonight.
Chicken a la mori must be the first night dish for the travelers. It is easier to digest.
Ugh, you really are the egomaniac everyone says you are.
I have every reason to be. I am the engine. You are just the caboose.
Oh my god.
Is everything aboard the train, Hector?
In your compartment, Mr. Ratchet. I'm having them disinfect the room again as you instructed. I also got a call from the Indians. The sale is going through as you expected.
There was never any doubt. No other phone calls, Hector? From Geneva or Venice?
No, sir. Who were you expecting?
Never you mind. Check our tickets. We're not going in until everything is confirmed.
The young man seems quite agreeable.
Oh, it
but
is
the
meant to be
other-
set in modern times.
The older man is something quite different.
Why have they set it in modern times?
Mary.
Not now. Not now. When it's all over.
Yeah.
Find us. Then.
They look very suspicious indeed.
Poirot, I am mortified. The 140th anniversary, perhaps, but such a plague of passengers.
Oh, I'm going on, Book. I'm heading on that train if there's room or not.
Right.
Oh my god, I'm actually gonna have to pay attention to this game. I don't actually know, I wasn't listening to her.
Brilliant.
I was looking at her tattoos.
Yes. Well done.
Okay, who is this woman watching? I don't actually know. It was very unclear the direction she was looking.
This is wrong.
She was
But
looking in their
never
direction.
Far from the truth. Notice the young woman from. Well done. Et voilà.
Yeah, I rarely do. I usually just take the mic.
Poirot, we have a solution. A gentleman has not yet come.
An Englishman, a Monsieur Harris.
A name
Well, he's
of
dead.
good omen.
It is already time to leave. What do I care for Mr. Harris?
As Monsieur pleases, I had your things sent straight to your compartment.
Mr.
Unfortunately, you will be
Harris.
with another traveler.
No,
Only for the first night. It cannot be helped.
I will survive, mon ami.
Monsieur Book, we can't find enough space in the kitchen refrigerator to store all of my ingredients.
How is it possible?
His recipes are extravagant. We need to leave something on the platform.
If my lobsters don't go, I don't go.
And have the passengers on the Orient Express go hungry? Never.
Well, everybody we've met is insufferable.
The problem is unworthy of.
If I get to Tetris the ingredients in there, then I will give the game a thumbs up on Steam. No matter where it goes from here. Even if it gets terrible, I will say this game is a must buy.
Thank you for coming to help us.
It is impossible to fit everything into the Gary's refrigerator. Obviously, my entree are more important than dessert.
If Mr. Mori delays his lobsters for a day or two, we can restock at another station.
Delay? You ask me to delay? Brea?
Calm yourself, my friend. I'm sure
Honestly,
we can
just get
find
rid of
a
this guy.
solution. Is that a diagram of the refrigerator?
Oh
May
my
I
god,
see?
we are gonna
He
Tetris!
refuses to
Look! Look! Well, she sounds American. I don't know what how am I supposed to know what her age?
My little
Oh my
grandson
God.
did not let me down.
Here we go! It's basically Tetris. I was joking. I think you've played the game before, Fart Bubbler. I think you know what's up. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no. Right, get rid of this one. They have these puzzles in Nancy Drew games a lot. And I either get them straight away or spend like 5 hours on them, so it's not a good sign. You just know puzzle game nonsense too well. Is it gonna perfectly fit? I feel like that's information I need to know. Okay. That's a no. I'm gonna start that. Let's just cry instead. Okay, I like what it looks like at the bottom there. I feel like this is something. Well, now I can't fit 2 in. I'm very scared that you can rotate them. I just feel like it's the kind of thing this game would pull. That looks okay. Well, it's meant to be like that. But I don't know. If these could rotate, that would be great. Oh, to reveal a hint. No, not yet. I was wondering if it would just be like a tip, you know. But this looks good. I don't know where to go from here. That's why I'm not very good at these puzzles, because once I see like a pattern I like, I don't want to undo it. Very protective of my patterns. Them, yeah, they're like, isn't this guy meant to be like a genius or something? Hi, Ignis. We're in puzzle hell. I think the pink goes where the green is. Aha. Yes. Facts. All facts, no printers, as they say. Thanks, Pogo. Yeah, basically it's Fart Bubbler's fault.
Et voilà.
You saved tomorrow night's dinner. Mr. Poirot, I will reserve the finest.
And now I have to give this game a thumbs
forward
up on Steam.
And to the dessert, mademoiselle.
Hopefully, that will be the last mystery you face on our journey, my dear Poirot. Your compartment for tonight only is at the back of the second-class carriage.
Second class.
You move to a private compartment.
Oh, well, I better. I better had. Do you know who I am? Find my compartment 102. Yeah, I'm sure there won't be a murder either. Oh, I bet the murderer was like so gutted that a detective was on board.
I apologize for the delay.
Thank you, Monsieur Michel. I am delighted you could accommodate me.
I hope so, Chimkin. I thought that's what every detective game had. What were we? 102. Let's have a look. Have a peek inside.
These first-class rooms are very spacious and luxurious.
Oh yeah, that's well nice.
Pardon me?
Move it.
Oh, my apologies.
I thought he wasn't going to move. I thought he was going to say sorry and not move. I'm second-class citizen. The toilet. Are we going to go? I mean, this isn't bad for a train toilet. Oh, I was going to say, are we next to the toilet? We're not, it's fine. Let's spy on this old woman's bedroom. Oh my god, a
This
shower.
lady has a style of her own, eccentric but chic.
Nice of you to comment. Okay, here we are. Not next to a toilet. It's like isn't the actual train a couple of days?
I think you made a mistake.
You are Mr. Harris?
No,
It's like an
my
overnight
name is
train.
McQueen. There is no other berth on the train, monsieur. All is arranged. Yours is the upper berth. We start in 1 minute. The train's remarkably full.
En voiture!
Listen, sir, if you'd rather have the lower berth, easier and all that, well, that's all right by me.
No, you are too amiable. It is for one night only, at Belgrade.
Oh, I see. You're getting out of Belgrade.
Not exactly.
No, I'm being upgraded for free because of my friend owns the train company, actually. Here we go. God, trains used to be cool. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. This train looks so cool. A night has passed since the train's departure from Istanbul. It's the evening of the second day of the journey. Are we in our first class carriage now? It's 7 PM. It's set in 2023. Why?
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served. You may join the rest of the passengers in the dining car.
Oh look, it's our friend the captain. I'd like to go on a, you know, a cross-country, several day long train. I saw there's like one that's like in Scotland that looks really cool. But it's like ridiculously expensive. For like 3 days it's like £9,000 as well. So US dollars, like what, $11,000.
Excuse me, monsieur. Pierre asked me to inform you that a passenger left us, so his room is yours. Monsieur Bouc instructed that your things be transferred to room 202 during dinner. You will be more comfortable in first class.
It is true what you say. Thank you,
Mr. Fauché, monsieur.
Fauché.
Where will my new compartment be?
Room 202 is at the far end of
202.
the previous car.
I see, thank you.
202.
What is your position on the Orient Express?
I manage the bar car, and I also do the restaurant car service.
Well, then do not let me keep you. Lobster tonight, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
I know.
I'll leave you to it then.
I can't believe they didn't build a room especially for me. I want some lumpster. Who do I sit with? Yeah, how hard is it to build my own carriage?
Please, my friend, join me. I have taken the liberty of ordering you your lobster.
Thank you. It appears our fellow passengers are all gathered here again tonight.
Ah.
It's
If
dinner
I had
time.
But the pen of
On a
Balzac,
train.
I would depict the scene.
Oh, it is an idea, that.
Ah, you agree. It has not been done, I think. And yet, it lends itself to romance, my friend. All around us are People of all classes, of all nationalities, of all ages. For 3 days, these people, these strangers to one another, are brought together. They sleep and eat under one roof. They cannot get away from each other. At the end of the journey, they part. They go their several ways, never perhaps to see
They
each
go
other
there
again.
several ways.
Certainly it interests
Unless
us,
he is
inviting
Belgium.
us to watch and wonder about their lives.
English is not his
I
first
know
language.
you,
I'll let
my
him off.
friend. Even now, your mind, it is at work. Let us test it. For example, what do you make of those two?
Who? Who? Who two? You can't just say those two in a video game.
Mamma mia, you can feel the power of our engine. We climb into the mountains with ease. I know something about the power, and this baby has it in spades.
There's something special about a train. I'll give you that. I sell toys, and model trains are one of our biggest items. And not just for children either.
You sell model cars too?
A special
Sure,
double
give me a
yawn.
trainer any day.
Binocular
my friend.
hands.
What do you have against the cars? Now I work at Fortuna.
I want a binocular
as a
hands emote.
spokesperson. We are producing the next generation of electric cars, the Fortuna Firenze. Like the city, it is beautiful. We got the competitors looking over their shoulders so much, they're going to hit something.
Didn't mean to be insulting. It's just that there's something magical about a train.
Okay, well, he's Italian. He said Mamma Mia. I don't know how old he's meant to be. 59, if I had to guess. I don't flipping know. Oh, he's talking about cars.
No.
Oh, I got his. He looks older than that woman who we said was like 30.
I think that's the right answer.
Oh, is he a spokesperson? Is that it? For the company. He's not 35.
I'm right again. That happened to me
After
a lot.
being wrong 7
The
times,
gentleman is very
I'm right
competent,
again.
A master of his own fate. It is as much in the inflection as it is in the words. He believes
Mamma mia,
in
he
winning.
said.
Also, that he is the one who will win.
You are a magician.
Oh, it is not a parlor trick, my friend. It is simply observation.
Right, let's spy on more people.
I was visiting my daughter. She works at the American Embassy in Istanbul. I told her she'd never find a husband there. Since I wanted to see Paris on my way home, she told me I should take this high-class train. I can't wait to see Paris. It looks beautiful in the movies, but it couldn't be more beautiful than Schenectady in the good old US of A.
Then what?
That's where I'm living now. And you, Miss Debenham, was it? Where do you hail from?
I was born in the UK.
Oh, that's in England, isn't it? What do you do for a living?
Oh my
I
god,
teach English to
they
children in
nailed
other
the American
countries.
tourist.
I see. Oh, I wish I spoke a foreign language. My daughter speaks several languages. Let me tell you about her.
Debenham.
It's very important.
Debenham. She is British. I don't flipping know how old she is. I'm gonna say 23 out of them.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
How am I supposed to know how old they are? They all have the same face.
That was easy.
Like if the other option had been
There
like
is much
30
you can
something,
learn
I'd have
about
just picked that
someone
one.
just
She
by
just didn't look
observing
40.
And listening. For
My
example,
cat speaks several
that
languages.
lady
Her
is
daughter's a
reserved.
bitch.
she reveals little. She is self-contained.
Yeah, they
Some
absolutely nailed
secret
American
prompts
tourists
her
in
to
Europe
allow her
and
dinner companion
beyond.
to carry the conversation. I confess, in this case, what I witnessed in Istanbul suggests more, but I will respect her privacy.
You will always amaze me.
Dessert. What is it? Is it good?
My
Bad?
friend, this is one of the best desserts I have ever eaten.
You have always had the sweet tooth.
It was worth playing Tetris with the chef then.
It is a masterpiece. I can't understand how the dessert
It could be.
is so good. I would love to know.
We'll have to see her in a different outfit, but I doubt the game will make a different outfit. Why am I looking around? Okay, I'll try to get the recipe. Should I look at it?
I couldn't tell what flavor the ice cream is.
What? How do you like it? How do I know? I haven't eaten it. I haven't eaten the ice cream. I'm gonna guess lemon since this.
Like lemon.
Yeah.
Look at the zest.
Yes. I wasn't sure what that was.
He says it's the best dessert he's ever had, and he can't tell what's in it.
What is the red fruit?
That's pretty.
It looks like a raspberry.
You have a good eye, Poirot.
That's amazing. I'm a genius. I can tell the difference between a strawberry and a raspberry. Yeah, what the hell is going on?
The biscuit is the foundation of the dessert. All else is built upon it. What do you think?
It's just a crushed biscuit.
It looks like crushed biscuits, my friend.
It's like crushed digestives.
Indeed. Well, I am embarrassed to ask you a great favor.
My friend, I am on this train due to the great favor you have done me. How may I assist you?
This dessert is sublime.
She's meant to be a pastry chef. She's just crushed some biscuits up and put some raspberries on it.
She will guard her secrets.
Oh,
But you,
shiver.
my friend, I am sure
This man
you
did
could
it.
make her confess.
You wish me to persuade the pastry chef to give
I
up
think
her
Poirot
recipe?
did it, and
You
he
are
acts
the
like a
expert in
detective, so no one
interrogation.
suspects him.
Look, it is a dessert.
It is the pinnacle of desserts. You, my friend.
Book, I'll make you
as you
this
say,
right now
are on this
with my
train.
leftovers
I
from
blush to remind
Christmas.
you.
Fine, you win. Again, what wouldn't I do for you, my friend?
Oh, thank you, Poirot. Good luck.
It's gonna get real awkward when there's a murderer. And I'm looking around for dessert recipes.
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Good evening, sir. How can I help you?
That was a magnificent dessert you served us tonight. I wanted to tell you personally how much both Monsieur Bouc and I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, sir.
In fact, it is so good. Monsieur Bouc insists on knowing how you made it.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. You must know a chef never gives away their recipes. But, well, you helped with the refrigerator, and
Yes.
without space in it for me, there would have been no dessert. Very well. To prepare tonight's dessert, first I melt sugar to make caramel. Then I spread this caramel to make tuiles. Between two tuiles, I add a small scoop of lemon ice cream, and I put the whole thing on a strawberry crown.
Poirot, you are suspicious even.
She said
The chef
strawberries.
gave up her prized recipe a little
It's
too
not the right
easily.
recipe.
I sense she wasn't entirely honest with me.
You bitch. You cowbag.
Thank you for sharing your recipe with me. But I doubt those are strawberries you're using.
Oops. You have a good eye, Monsieur Poirot. Very well. What fruit do you think I used?
Yeah, bag of cows. You cowbag. Yeah. Cancelled. Hashtag cancelled. You've got a good eye. Or I just know what raspberries taste like.
You used raspberries, not strawberries. I'm not fooled.
You're right. Mr. Bouc, he couldn't tell the difference.
Mr.
Let's
Bouc's
move
an
on to the
idiot.
bottom part of the dessert.
My favorite part of the dessert.
First, I melted some butter. I crumbled
Okay.
pieces of chocolate into the butter. Then I placed the mix in a circular mold. Finally, I let the whole thing cool down to let it harden.
You cow. I don't think you put any chocolate in that.
It's certainly not chocolate that you've crumbled.
I see you do have an
Yeah, it was a
palate.
biscuit.
Do you know what ingredients I used?
I'm getting so mad. I don't crushed biscuit.
A clever pastry chef might
Yeah,
mix
she's
crushed
lying
biscuits
for
with
no
butter to create
reason.
this delicious base.
Absolutely
That's it.
none.
You're getting closer to the entire recipe.
Closer?
And now she's acting like
I've
she's
got
doing us
murderers with
doing it
less
on
difficulty
purpose.
than this.
I'll give you one last challenge. I'm sure you will be able to figure out the order I mix my ingredients in. If you can, you will have earned my recipe.
Mademoiselle, solving the murder of Roger Ackroyd was easier than this.
Yeah, no, she's admitting to crushing a packet of digestive biscuits and putting a scoop of ice cream on top. And then she was like, haha, this was my game all along. Oh, Christ. Okay. The eggs are added first or last. Well, it's got to be last, I think, because orange peel comes later than flour, but the eggs and the orange peel are right next to each other. You should never add sugar and milk consecutively. The sugar is added later than the vanilla. The vanilla is added just before the flour. I don't know. I don't know. The vanilla is added just before the flour. Okay, but you can't add those two together. Wait. Okay, like that. For the flour, the orange peel comes later than the flour. The sugar is added later than the vanilla. Okay, smashed it.
My little grey cells did not let me down.
Not this time. Right, come here, cowbag.
As promised, my recipe is yours. Give me 5 minutes to write it down.
She's gonna
for you.
lie.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
Look, cows outside.
I can
Cowbag.
take advantage of this moment to resume my little observations of the passengers.
I made a lot of progress on the expenses last night, sir. I should be done by tomorrow
I was
morning.
hoping
You're
for a
supposed to be a fast worker,
Mercedes.
Hector.
Sorry, sir. Working here is not as comfortable as in our office in Boston.
You're lucky to ride in a train like this.
$22. See, 40. How are they? Is he the same age as that woman? He's the same age as that
I'm
English
right here.
teacher.
That happens to me a lot.
No, Christ. Christ, Poirot, you're embarrassing me. I'm trying to work out if those really are tattoos.
Did you enjoy the meal?
I'm not used to meals like this.
You do not have good restaurants in Kenya?
Actually, we do. This isn't the 1930s.
I did not mean to offend.
You didn't like the meal?
The lobster, it was undercooked, and the potatoes were too dry.
I expect,
Whoa.
being Princess Dragamirov's assistant, you must be used to eating well.
Cooking is an art. You do not need to wear the chef's hat to be an artist.
What is your favorite dish?
Currywurst. It is a specialty of mine.
Okay. How old's she? Is she older? She's younger than that woman who looked like she was in her 20s. This is ridiculous.
That's the right answer.
Here you are, sir. My recipe. Please tell
Is it
Mr.
real?
He should not expect my recipes for the other desserts.
Thank you very much, mademoiselle.
I don't
know he
trust
will
it.
sincerely
I don't trust
appreciate
her.
the gesture, and I will make certain he gets the message.
Right. Book, you've just ruined my evening. Here's the recipe.
You were gone such a long time.
It proved more challenging than I expected.
This is wonderful. Did it require the use of your little grey cells?
More the exercise of my little taste buds.
Thank you so much, my friend. Eat your dessert. You've earned it.
I haven't been able to eat my dessert. It's probably all melted. The biscuit's soggy.
Good evening. My name is Ratchet. I think that I have the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Hercule Poirot, is that so?
You have been correctly informed, monsieur.
Your exploits are well known on my side of the Atlantic. In my country, we come to the point quickly. Mr. Poirot, I want you to take on a job for me. Are you interested in earning a lot of money?
My
No.
clientele, monsieur, is limited nowadays. I undertake very few cases.
Why, naturally. I understand that. But this, Mr. Poirot, means big money. Big money.
Right, well, he's American.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
I don't think the developers like
What is
American
it you
people
wish
very
me
much.
to do for you, monsieur Ratchet?
Mr. Poirot, I am a rich man. A very rich man. Men in that position have enemies. I have an enemy.
Monsieur, in my experience, when a man is in a position to have, as you say, enemies, then it does not usually resolve itself into one enemy only.
Yes, I appreciate that point. Enemy or enemies, it doesn't matter. What does matter is my safety. My life has been threatened, Mr. Poirot. Now, I'm a man who can take pretty good care of himself. But as I look at it, a little insurance wouldn't hurt. And remember, big money.
I regret, monsieur, that I cannot oblige.
Yeah, turn
What's
him
wrong
down.
with my proposition?
If you will forgive me for
You haven't told
being
me anything
personal,
other than big
I do
money.
not like your face, Mr. Ratchet. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to finish my coffee peacefully.
I don't like your face. How old are we supposed to be? We got a lot of forehead wrinkles, but no grey hairs. Okay, where's our cabin? The bar's that way. 22. There they are. There's cow bag and lobster bag. Can I go in? Ah! I can. Hello. Just here for a cabbage. Just get a beer. I'm gonna leave the fridge open. Oh, it's shut automatically. Smart. Storage. Wait, is the cabins are this way then? He's either 22 or he's 85. There is no in between. Don't even get me started, Siri. I feel used. I'm gonna go in this personnel only room. Steal all the alcohol.
A nightcap, Monsieur Poirot?
A cup of coffee, Monsieur Fauché. Then I will retire to my new compartment.
I'm sure you will find it to be most comfortable.
We have stopped?
Yes, sir. Belgrade Station. If you'd like to go out and get some fresh air, now is the time. The train leaves at 9:15.
No, I see that it is snowing. I will not seek out the fresh
No,
air.
no, we did
Probably a
not
wise decision.
develop a location
May
for
I
this
suggest
station.
a chocolate to accompany your coffee? It is produced by my father, the best chocolatier in Switzerland.
I would never refuse a chocolate with such high recommendation.
I know you will enjoy it, and please let me know if there is anything else you require.
Let's have a look. He's 65, isn't he?
Et voilà. Everything was perfect. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Is there anything you require, monsieur?
No, merci.
They're gonna fight.
Left us. You said you were getting off at Belgrade.
I did not. Don't put words into my
You
mouth.
misunderstood me.
But, man, your baggage, it's gone.
It has been moved into another compartment, that is all.
Oh, I see.
Why does nobody listen to me?
I wish you a good night, Monsieur Poirot.
Good night.
Does he just sit there all night?
I hope you'll
202,
sleep well
aren't we?
and that your head will be better in the morning.
It is just the cold. I'm now making myself a cup of tea.
I hope it'll warm you up.
I hope so. Good night.
Well, good night, my dear. What a brave girl. On the other hand, that man there in the next cabin, Monsieur Ratchet, he scares the hell out of me. There's something wrong about that man. My daughter always says I'm very intuitive. When Mama gets a hunch, she's dead right. That's what my daughter says. And I've got a hunch about
Just
that
tell her
man.
daughter's a
He's
loser.
next door to me, and I don't like it. I put my bags against the communicating door last night. I thought I heard him trying the handle. Well, whoever you are, I'm going right to bed to read. Good night.
Good night, madam.
Maybe you should report that and not just say it. Her daughter's like, oh. Start rumours about this woman's daughter. Hello. I don't like your face.
Monsieur Ratchet seems very upset.
That guy. Yeah, it did look a bit suspicious. He was sat on the bed and it was all ruffled up. Also, we've just been given this cabin and it's not as nice as the others. What the heck? I was expecting the double bed. And also, we've only just stopped at the train station. Somebody has only just left this cabin. They did not make the bed. Also, we haven't got a shower. We've just got a little sink, so we're basically a stinker.
Finally, a real bed fit for a king or a very tired detective.
Nice. Nice PJs. Why didn't he go under the covers? My phone's... Ooh, that's a nice phone case. What the heck is that noise? Is somebody ringing my room's doorbell?
Monsieur Ratchet?
Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé.
I'm going back to bed then. $1:15. What is going on? Hi, Vinny.
Good night, madame.
What are you doing?
The American lady?
Yes, don't worry. You'll know how Mrs. Hubbard is.
What are you
Imagine to
doing,
yourself
Vinny?
the time I have had with her. She insists, but insists, that there is a man in her compartment. Just imagine it, monsieur. In a space of this size, where would he conceal himself? I argue with her. I point out that it is impossible. She insists. She woke up and there was a man there. And how, I ask, did he get out? And leave the door bolted behind him? But she will not listen to reason.
That one does not leave time to listen.
Hi, Minnie Pal. Yes. No crimes yet, except the crime of lying to me about strawberries.
We are walking through a snowdrift. Heaven knows
Finny's
how
opened the
long
door.
we shall be here. I remember once being snowed in for 7 days.
Where are we?
Vinny
Between
opening the door.
Vinkovski and Brod.
Oh la la. It's time for me
Oh
to
la
go
la.
back to bed.
I wish you a good night, monsieur. Or what is left of it.
God, I'm not getting a good night's sleep, am I? There will be a crime. Yeah. Okay, so we've been woken up every half an hour. What kind of luxury train is this? Better go back to bed. Surely there's nothing dodgy about that. She shut herself. I do not like your face, Mitchell. Finish chapter 1. Well. Why did...
The train is still stuck and the snow continues to fall.
Why did we get that close to the
I
blocked
must make the best
tunnel?
of it and join the other passengers for breakfast.
Seems a bit dangerous, if you ask me.
The train still hasn't left.
It's nice though. Yeah, they tried
The moustache
wrapping it.
comb to tame unruly nuts.
Okay, where did we say we were going? Breakfast? Break fast? You're right, mate.
Good morning, Monsieur Michel.
Good morning, sir. Please enjoy our special breakfast in our restaurant.
I feel like that's a lot of snow that needs to be moved. Is nobody concerned we're going to starve/freeze to death out here?
I'm supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris in 2 days.
Ah, your electric car. Yes, that's bad luck.
Bad luck?
Well, it's 2023. Why don't you take a
My
flight?
daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on the train.
Good morning, madam. The snow is a predicament, is it not?
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
Ah, the accent. Would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it, I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov.
We dispense with the old titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities to restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to make your acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
A beautiful piano. What a luxury. Pity there's no one to play it. Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
And that is?
Well, that old lady, for instance. You have probably noticed her. She just has to lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc, but that is because he is a director of the line.
Monsieur Bouc's an idiot.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr.
Poirot.
Mr. Poirot.
How's my friend?
Good morning, Mr. Fauchet. You have early
Fauchet
customers,
doing?
I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin, triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
Good luck. Miss Nielsen's all the one serving, and she'll lie. She'll give you an omelette made of, like, chicken or something. She'll bring up an omelette made of jam. Yeah, Poirot's a dick. I'll have a boxcar. Oh no, I'll have an omelette.
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Which one? He has a
Excusez-moi,
moustache.
sir.
Yes?
I have a
Monsieur
moustache.
Bouc asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
Look here, Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Get out and shovel it.
Of course. But you obviously have some influence with Bouc.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
I know it's annoying, like, these people asking to move, but maybe they should tell them, like, this is what usually happens in these situations. Like, we wait. And it'll go by its own, or we wait for help to arrive. Just making us sit. Here's Bouc, who can't even tell a strawberry from a raspberry. You wait for summer.
My good friend, come in.
Sounds good to
we
me.
have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed, stabbed.
A passenger? Which passenger?
In there. He's an American, a man called Ratchet. It was his valet, Masterman, who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, But there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours. The
Hours?
murderer is with us. On the train, now. The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. In truth,
We said, cool story, bro. When's the police getting here?
Not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
He's excited.
Accept then. C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
He's like, yes, something to do.
Mr. Poirot, I am Dr. Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but
Yeah,
I
thank
have
God.
assisted in postmortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please, if you need any help, I won't be far away.
$47 is a doctor.
My little grey cells did not let me down.
Haha, using things people tell me about themselves to feel like a genius. Right. Can I have this cabin now? First question. Can I have this cabin? Now it is no longer occupied.
Where can the killer have gone? This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
That's why that woman saw somebody in their room. Sleeping pills.
A box of sleeping pills?
Yeah,
I'll take
just...
photos.
Well, he can have my room. You can have my room next door and I'll have this one.
The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
Well, jumping out the window would have been a death sentence. Look. You cannot leave this train. Let's put this back together.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
This picture of this cat.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
Oh, I cannot do it. Okay. Rotate. What a pretty, pretty cat. Why did he have a picture of a toy cat? For Daisy.
That's the right answer.
Okay.
The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room.
Cat did it. Yeah, I'm sure they were on the same piece, those words as well. Head and shoulders. He's got dandruff. Okay, well, let's have a look.
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
Is that sleeping pills? Do you think he crushed them? I too could not swallow tablets. Oh, a smashed up phone.
This phone was deliberately smashed. This phone was deliberately smashed.
He had a gun!
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready, yet it was no use to him. I will leave it here for the police.
Yeah, under your pillow is actually kind of a stupid thing to do if you're being attacked in this close quarters, because they're going to burst into the room. You're going to be lying there like... They're just going to pounce on you.
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times.
Trust me, I keep my TV remote under my pillow.
Yes,
I'd know.
An attack most savage.
Oh my god, you stabbed him
Complete report on my
a lot.
Thank you. I'll take photos.
That's a lot of stabbies. Hairy hands.
The watch is broken. The hands are stopped at 1:15 a.m.
That's when we got woken up.
That to be the time when the attack occurred.
That's the time we woke up the first time. We heard like a thud. Literally, we were on the other side of this wall. This one right here. In case Lexi finds you. You wouldn't be the only one. Lexi almost killed Char Char in a jousting accident.
A handkerchief. There's a letter.
I said Lexi. We know who you meant. Because we all do it. We all do it. Oh gosh, Siri. Exotic vape. What? A vape? Let's look at the door.
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
Yeah, so don't ever go to a medieval joust with Lexi. It's a miracle Char Char's still alive. Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of a door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest."
Not exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
He did kiss a wasp. Yeah. I think you should all just fight Lexi all at once, to be honest. Is this the clue to open his
expensive clothing,
safe?
Recently laundered.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course.
It's funnier to
I must
refuse.
be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book. He would not stop talking about his beloved train.
Why is Book in second class?
Talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this.
Why is Book in second class when he literally upgraded me? Why wouldn't he upgrade himself first?
Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
I know what
I
time.
assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not...
If you ever want to murder someone, you need to put a working watch back on their wrist. It's like the plot of so many murder mysteries is like something to do with the watch being the wrong time or something.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
An exact replica of their watch on their wrist and working. Okay. Joke's on you. Well, oh, so that's how people would know about your murder, because they would put a watch on your wrist and it would be working. And people would be like, actually, Lexi's watch didn't work at all. You don't even wear a watch. And there we go, Ignis. They'd put a watch on your wrist and we'd be like, Ignis doesn't even wear a watch. And then Chimkin doesn't even have an arm. The murder was able to go through the connecting door because it was not latched. Okay. Select two elements that reveal most likely where the murderer exited. I just did. Oh, I guess we do that. Puggo. See, so Puggo, somebody would have to be incredibly rich to get a replica smartwatch, and also plan it efficiently so that it had all the same content on. Pair it up with your Apple ID in advance. Smart. Well, I think they went that way.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubbard's room.
Because she was moaning that she saw a
That
man
was
and
easy.
standing in her room. And we were all like, okay. Who are the two people who could have seen the murderer leave? So this guy, because he's in the hall. And her, because she said she saw a man in her room.
Et voilà.
Okay, so we need to interrogate those two. Oh, wait, is there a clue on opening the safe? Oh.
The snow is falling only lightly this morning.
I'm trying to get to the
murderer would have
suitcase.
left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
Okay. So she picked 10 So there were 990 flowers. And then there were twice as many flowers. So 990 times 2. Somebody do the maths. 1,800. 1,980. I'm not trusting Lexi because that does not sound right at all. 1,980, yeah. Oh, there was a time I would have done that in my head in like without even thinking. Oh, my maths brain is gone. I remember I went to a restaurant with like my friends and I divided the bill plus a tip in my head between 6 people and everyone was so impressed. And now I can't even double 990. For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near. We never forget.
Unusual letter, this.
Ew. A lot of money. I don't even know how old I am. Same.
Not very surprising.
Call Cairo. Check carpets delivery. Orient Express. Call DC. Check Dollar TV. Fontana de Conigli.
A meeting place on the back of a postcard. Someone with the
I
initials
wish.
AW.
I wish. Somebody, like, about a year ago, somebody thought I was 24, which was very nice.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep.
Thank you. That's encouraging. I'm glad I don't look over 90. Okay, I've done it, Doc. I've solved the murder. It was
shouldn't leave
me.
until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
It was moi. What am I missing? I even got in the safe. Oh, or do I have to do a mind thing? Recap. Okay, select 2 elements to help uncover what happened the night of the murder. Glass. Okay, I think these 2. He took sleeping pills. Letter. He found a threatening letter and kept a gun under his pillow. What? Why did he drink? If he was on his guard, why would you take sleeping pills? Yeah.
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Unless he's addicted. Who are the 2 persons who work for Ratchet? So, this guy and this guy.
My little grey cells did not let me down.
I do like this deduction thing. This is good. So we've got more people to interrogate. If I'm allowed to leave
I think
now.
I've seen everything I need at the moment. I am counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
So, Poirot.
Well, he's dead,
Did you
alright.
find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot. Do not worry, mon ami. I believe our culprit has no
Not me,
plans to
thank
strike
you.
again. Monsieur
I need to
Ratchet was the target.
put
Of
all the
that I am
Christmas decorations away. I've put them all in the boxes. I just need to put them up the loft. I hate going up the loft. I always cry on the way down because I'm afraid of heights. There are no ghosts. It just like I get that I'm so afraid of heights that when I'm coming down the ladder, I get that, you know, in like if you've ever seen in like a cartoon where like it stretches, it goes like that. It used to cry on the way up. I'm fine on the way up. It's like the ladder's right over the stairs, so if you fell, you would die.
Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust
It was
your
you,
old friend?
Book.
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Ah, naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe.
Fart Bubbler
He
will
had
do
a
the
loaded
laundry.
gun under
I
his
heard
pillow,
Fart Bubbler will
so
do
he
all
was
our
on
laundry.
guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not find a vape. This might belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
I don't think being late is the top of our worries right now. That's just me. There is a murderer going about.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I am afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it.
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes. You must.
She is American. I actually do not know what she is. Okay.
That's the right answer. This door connects to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment. It was latched on this side. The luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
Yeah, that's a nice sink. Okay, nothing in there. Wait, there gotta be. It keeps that saying I've gotta click. Wait, it's not letting me click anything, but it's not. It's saying I haven't completed that. Ooh, that's what's on Book's coat.
Here is a jacket button. It bears the logo of the Orient Express.
I thought it meant she was hooking up with Book. A mustache.
Another delightful trophy for my collection.
Ooh, yeah. See, you did a good thing. You did a thing. I'm still trying to work out what I need in here. Can't see it. Wait.
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the two compartments?
She did. I just undid it.
Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old."
Yeah, tell us what your daughter thinks of this.
She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Oh, poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Ratchet. It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet.
The only
alive.
person who can solve this crime is this lady's daughter.
Madame, please tell me about last night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the dark it was. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. "Come in," I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
Why couldn't she do it? Why does she keep telling other people to do it?
No, not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care. It's not mine, and I would certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Are you a smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
True.
I found a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to a train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket
Or
later,
is it?
to be sure.
Don't you worry. I will be checking his jacket. So I don't think you can lie to me like that woman did about the recipe for some unknown reason, just to annoy me.
I have not finished inspecting your room. If you don't mind.
I'm still bitter about that recipe. I think that's the worst crime that's committed. Forget the murder. What, can I just pick it up?
Let's see if Mrs. Hubbard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door.
What am I doing? Stealing her towels.
Probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the latch very well from here, even with the toiletry bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Hubbard.
Sorry, just unpacking for you. I noticed that you're a filthy liar.
Mrs. Hubbard, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Confrontation. And in my lie.
That does not
Oh.
prove she's lying.
Well, good for you.
She may be telling the truth, but I cannot be certain.
Okay, well, I'm just going to click
Are
on
you
everything
sure
then.
everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
The latch is visible. I don't know.
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door.
Which
hook
is
as
really
you told
weird of me to
From
do.
your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying? It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details matter, madame. A man has been most savagely murdered. You will excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Yeah,
Get
filthy
my
liar.
toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment.
We're being a bit harsh.
Killing Mr. Ratchet.
It's just a
Madame
toiletry
Hubbard
bag.
is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her.
That's where those 4 headlines come from. She's mad. Let's go and ask the conductor then.
Thank you for your assistance, madame. Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you.
Fun, how old he is.
No, not good. Et voilà.
List
Can
of
you
passengers.
provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Here we go. I'm not even on it.
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No.
A vapor?
Tobacco only.
He's a vapor.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir.
It would
Actually,
be pretty
before
funny.
we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His
So
valet,
far, it's sticking
Monsieur
to the
Marston,
book.
and then his secretary,
Apart from the
young
year it's
American
set in.
gentleman, Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just...
He couldn't speak French, surely.
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
What is the last station where we stopped?
Winkowski.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
I found a button from an Orient Express staff jacket. Did you lose one by any chance?
No, monsieur. As you can see, I have all my buttons. It is not mine.
Right. Show me your buttons, everyone. I'm gonna need to know your buttons. The history of all your buttons. Okay, reconstruct the activity. Oh god, I wasn't really listening. Okay, that was at 12:10. Was that right? Yeah. Personal question. Well, you've got to ask these things when there's been a murder. You've got to ask these things when people lie about their recipes for biscuits. The killer avoided Mr. Michel. Based on what I know, I have to deduce how the killer could have avoided being seen by Mrs. Hubbard. Okay. Mr. Michel is not at his post between 1 AM and 12:20. Well, that's when the watch broke. The murderer was able to take advantage of Mr. Michel's absence to escape without being seen at 1:15 AM.
While Monsieur Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauchet in the bar,
Fire these staff.
1 AM and 2 AM,
Fire 'em.
The murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen. That was easy.
I don't think so. I don't think it was either of these.
I choose to go this way.
I'm curious whether this stuff. If I'm gonna say no to everybody.
According to the information
because
I have, this is a solid choice.
if I say no to everybody, because like in the tutorial, it turned out it was just the maid had opened the window, but I'd selected that option, so I'm wondering if that's why it took me that direction. So I'm kind of wondering if it's like based on what you think it's going to end up being that person. Okay, we've got to interrogate the valet and the secretary. I wonder how they're holding up. Or even are they? I'm gonna read story. Oh, they're in first. They're in second class. Second class. Let's see if they're in the restaurant. Nope. Book, what are you doing? Eating a croissant. He doesn't know what one is, yeah. What is this miraculous creation? Poirot, find me the recipe at once. Right, we know that the secretary was in our old room, so we'll just go there. Oh, let's see 103 while we're here. Hey,
Monsieur
babe.
Edward Masterman, I believe. May I ask you some questions?
We haven't spoken to this guy, have we?
I can barely talk. I have a terrible toothache.
Same.
We have a
My
doctor
wisdom
on board
tooth.
the train. Perhaps
I do not need a doctor. I use essential oils. If you can find my flask of clove oil in my box, I would be grateful.
I'm gonna have to weigh them.
Right,
I'm gonna
if you
know what
insist.
clove oil is
I
based
will
on the
help you.
weight. Aren't I? Clove is 7. Okay. I don't need a hint. I need to know what to do. I'm like clicking on everything. It's not working. Oh, I have to interact, do I? Okay. I'm E. I'm literally pressing everything and nothing is happening. Oh, here we go. Now it
By the
shows up.
smell, I think that the jojoba oil spilled on the other bottles, leaving their labels illegible. I must find another way to find which one is Masterman's toothache remedy. The weighing scale is soaked in jojoba oil. It's unusable. Ah, this old scale
How
will do
convenient.
the job. To start, I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
Okay. Get on there, you. Okay. Ah. So you are heavier. Or are you heavy? You're heavier. Okay. Come on. You're heavier. And so are you. Okay. The black one's the lightest. What, Moomin? What, Moo? Oh, wait, I want that yellow still on there. What, you baby girl? Ooh, the blue's heavier. Wait. She's mewing. She's the moomin. Are you moomin? Wait. Let's... The...
Now that I know the order,
Come here.
I think that I can easily guess which one is the clove
The newest
oil.
Moomin game. How is it? So, should you have a knife? I'm gonna frisk you. Here she is. This is my cat. She's not as good as your cat, Chimkin. She purrs nicely though. Yeah. She's a baby. Baby Moomin. She's actually 15. She's just tiny because we found her when she was a kitten in a box. Dumped. Abandoned. Didn't we? Yeah. You saying yes? I love her so much. She's so soft. She's like, if she's purring when you hold her, you've got to take advantage. It means she's happy. My baby girl. My baby. Not bad for a free cat, I always say, because my uncle bought a cat for £500. I found this one. She was free. And she's way more affectionate. Aww. That's so cute. Poor little Dolly. She still, so she will run if she sees a man. She will run a mile. She does not like men at all. If they come in the house, she hides under the bed. So, and she was dumped in a box with other cats who unfortunately didn't make it. She was the only one who made it. They dumped her over the fence. She might do. You smell like another cat. So, unfortunately, she didn't have a good start to life, but she's been spoilt rotten ever since. Haven't you, Moomin? She loves the dog. Oh my god, she's obsessed with the dog. She licks him. She sits on him. She scratches him. You wanna go down now, Moomin? Good girl. She's come back for more. She always goes under my chair, and there's like a mechanism that makes it lean back, and she always pushes it in and makes me like jolt backwards. Okay, what are we doing? So Clove is the third, the one in the middle.
Here is Monsieur Masterman's remedy. Here is your remedy. I hope it will help.
Thank you very much, sir. Ah, well, I can finally speak without too much pain. I'm ready to answer your questions.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say, you do not seem that upset about it. Actually, what is he? Is he American or is he Canadian? I don't know anything about this guy.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
I don't know the difference between the accent.
Et voilà. At what hour did you last see Monsieur Ratchet?
It must have been around 9 p.m., sir. That or a little after. I went to bed around 10:30 p.m., same as the person who shares my room, Mr. Foscarelli. He almost immediately began snoring.
What did you do then?
I went and murdered my employer.
I spent a while soothing my toothache with clove oil and listening to the snoring.
Did you hear anything during the night?
Yes. My roommate's snoring.
Are you a smoker?
Great talk.
Yes, sir. I have a cigarette now and then to relax.
Tell me about your employer, Monsieur Ratchet.
I've been working for him for 9 months. I should not wish to speak ill of the dead, but he was not a gentleman, sir.
Did you know
not
that
a gentleman?
Enemies?
Yes, sir. I heard him discussing some threatening letters, sir, with Mr. McQueen.
Did he mention these letters to you?
He had been reading a letter when I came in. He asked me if I was the one who put it in his compartment. I told him that I had done no such thing, and he should report it to the police at the next station.
How did he respond?
He laughed, sir.
You're joking.
I do not joke, sir.
All right.
Forgive me. I can see you do not. Was he taking sleeping pills?
Always when traveling by train, sir. He said he couldn't sleep otherwise. Last night he asked me to give him 2. I did so, along with a glass of water. He dissolved them in the water.
Did you see him drink the water?
No, sir. I left right after I gave him
It
the
was
pills.
all just at the bottom, so it wasn't dissolved very well.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he finds smokers disgusting.
Can you tell me again why you gave sleeping pills to Monsieur Ratchet?
Yes, I gave him the pills because when he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it.
I don't know what he's lying about there. Oh, well, I guess...
I see nothing to prove he's lying.
I just wanted to ask if the letter worried him, why did he...
Monsieur, I believe you are not telling me the truth.
What? How can you say that?
He received threatening letters. One, it seems, last night.
I don't see
Did
how...
you know
Why would
he
that
had
not be on the
a
letter?
gun under his
Why would that be on the other?
And even asked for my help to watch over him? I find it strange that he asked you for sleeping pills when he was afraid for his life and prepared to defend himself.
I'm sure I don't know. Maybe to calm his nerves, maybe out of habit.
It makes no sense.
Wait, please. Isn't it possible that Mr. Ratchet asked me to prepare the pills, but didn't plan to drink them for some reason?
It is possible. But I am a student of character.
I am a student of
and
character,
Monsieur
not of
Ratchet
reason.
you describe is not the man I met.
If you'll excuse me, my toothache is getting worse again.
I'm afraid this time you must prepare your own clove oil.
Well, that wasn't suspicious. Oh, my tooth! Hey, you're lying to me. Oh no, can't speak, my tooth.
I believe I am addressing Monsieur Hector McQueen.
Guilty as charged.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, sorry. Just an expression. My father used to say it.
You must have had an
I did
interesting
it.
childhood.
Did Poirot think
I
he was
am
admitting to
Captain
it?
Poirot.
No need to be modest. You're a detective.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's secretary?
I am Mr. Ratchet's secretary. Just over a year. I mainly take care of translating certain texts for him. Mr. Ratchet only speaks English.
Yeah, so he couldn't have said Je ne suis trompe.
Your employer, Monsieur Ratchet, is dead.
So they got him after all.
What do you mean? You are assuming he was murdered?
I know he had enemies.
What can you tell me about Monsieur Ratchet?
He was American. He was an antiques dealer. I don't know much more. Mr. Ratchet never talked about himself or his life, but I think Ratchet wasn't his real name.
This guy's name.
He left the United States to run away from something.
He's the
someone.
secretary.
Yes?
He
That's
started
what I
getting
know.
letters, threatening letters.
We can look on
Do
the...
you still have them?
I have one.
Once the
Did you
conversation
know
is
that
over,
Monsieur
we can look
Ratchet
at the
had asked for my
passenger
help?
list.
Asked you? No, I didn't know.
He knew he was in danger. When did you last see him?
Last night around 10 o'clock, I should say.
Did you like your employer?
Oh,
Monsieur
McQueen, somewhere.
No, I did
McQueen.
not. He was, I'm sure, a cruel and dangerous man.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
I went back to my compartment. I read a little. In Belgrade, I went out onto the platform to smoke, but it was cold. I quickly went back in. I then went to Mr. Ratchet's compartment to take some dictation for him. I left around 10 o'clock. I saw
Lightning
Captain
McQueen. Hector
Arbuthnot.
McQueen, yeah, that's
We
it.
ended up chatting in my compartment. Then we went out on the platform to quickly stretch our legs at Minkowski. He left around 2 o'clock.
Thank you.
I will need to check Monsieur McQueen's story with Captain Arbuthnot.
I found a diary in Monsieur Ratchet's safe. Did you know about it?
I kept a business appointment book, but I know he had a personal diary as well. That looks like it.
Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Nobody vapes.
Can you give me this letter, please?
Of course. Here it is.
Time to die. Okay, yeah, that's pretty straight to the point.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he hated the smell of smoke.
So well, that doesn't mean he's not a vapor, right? He doesn't speak French. Yeah. So it's not Mr. Ratchet who spoke to Mr. Michel. It was the murderer, so the murderer speaks French. Murderer pretended Ratchet was still alive at 12:37 a.m. They must have changed the time.
May have impersonated Ratchet by calling Monsieur Michel to make it seem that Ratchet was still alive at 12:37 a.m. That's the right answer.
Oh, it was the voice of the lead in Fahrenheit. What a game. I haven't played it, just seen bits of it. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He kills him with a gun. That's not what happened. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He stabs him with a knife. He calls Mr. Michel to make believe that Ratchet is alive. He opens the window to escape, but the train is stuck in the snow. He waits for Mr. Michel to leave the room. This is the most likely, I guess.
That was easy.
Is Mr. Masterman? Yes, I'm going to say yes.
Well, I choose to go this way.
Because he lied about something. I can't remember. Oh, he was being suspicious. So wouldn't answer questions. I'm going to say yes.
This direction looks promising.
Report the situation to Book. I can't remember which way. This way. Book was in the bar, wasn't he? Oh yeah, there's that. There is that mysterious woman who was spying on people that we haven't met yet. 1 out of 3 mustaches collected this chapter. Should I not check the alibi with this guy? No, clearly not. Here's Book.
So, my friend, have you found our killer?
Not yet, but I will tell you what I have learned.
Are you Book? The mysterious one who watches people. Yeah, you, Siri.
Our assassin could have gotten on the train at
Assassin.
disguised as a conductor, entered Ratchet's room and killed him. Then he walked out through Madame Hubbard's connecting door, where he lost a button from his jacket. He had to wait for Monsieur Michel to be absent. He waited too long. The train had left the station.
He was trapped aboard.
Indeed. He had opened the window to make it look that he'd escaped that way. However, if he waited until the train stopped again due to snow, his footprints would have been found.
The murderer is still among us, on the train.
Among us?
There's a problem with the second-class toilets.
Oh no.
What now?
All morning passengers have been complaining that the door is locked, so I went to check.
I was like, I'm going to have to unclog the toilets,
no one
aren't I?
answered. I didn't think I should open it without speaking to you first.
You did well, Monsieur Michel. Lead the way.
Give me the plunger. I'll do it.
I use my master key.
But who is she? Is she alive?
It's
She is
Siri.
breathing. Then if she isn't dead, isn't she our murderer?
That, my friend, is what we must find out.
Can I save it? I can't save right now. I have to touch Siri.
Miss, can you hear me?
Just having a nap.
She's...
Siri, did you do it? You have to
Her
tell
pulse is
us. Oh my
strong.
god.
There is
No,
sign
not
of
you.
physical
Phone
violence.
Siri.
This woman is sleeping very soundly.
Joanna Locke.
The ticket reads Joanna Locke, traveling in compartment 105.
She's alive.
This woman is sound asleep. Given her location,
Did you? You have
I
to
would
tell
say
us.
she has been drugged and deposited here.
Well, at least it's not another murder on my train.
The train is, of course, full.
Monsieur, the list I gave you indicates that Hildegard Schmidt shares her compartment.
I will want to talk to her.
Oh, I bet she doesn't
For
know
now, We
anything.
will concentrate on this mysterious young lady. Let's return her to her more
I've got
comfortable
moomin hair all over me.
Locate this woman's room and fetch
Shark
the
doo
doctor.
doo, looking close. Detective, baby shark.
I will
Love
question
it.
her when she wakes up.
Please, let me know what you learn.
Mademoiselle Locke's compartment is
105.
I suggest we return her to her more comfortable bed.
Yes, hopefully she will awaken soon.
Wake up, Siri. Stop being lazy. Right, I think we are going to end it there though. Let's save. We'll have to wake Siri up tomorrow. But it's the weekend! But Mom! It's the weekend! Yeah, and I need to put the Christmas decorations away. Think of me getting stuck up the loft. Think of me. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, sleeping in. Yeah. Yeah, it's such a tedious thing, and the living room looks so bad now. It looks so boring. I don't want to be in there. It didn't even get yours down. Oh. I love putting them up. But looks just so boring now. Thanks. No problem, Lexi. I love you too. I'll see you tomorrow. I like it. I like the linking things together parts. I like that Poirot is just enough of a dickhead just to be funny, but not terrible. Oh, it's just Lexi language. You just gotta translate. See you tomorrow. Bye.